Hello everyone, I am Deepan. I am a CS student in M. Kumarasamy College of Engineering. We are doing a project for TCS Enginx in smart mobility. So that we have made a team called Fearless Team. I am a team lead and my team partners are.
Myself is Jagada. I am doing third year Computer Science Engineering in M. Kumarasamy College of Engineering. I am also a member of Fearless Team.
I am Jayapneeta. I am doing my third year CSE in M. Kumarasamy College of Engineering. I am also a team member.
Myself, Tarun Kumar. I am doing CSE in M. Kumarasamy College of Engineering. I am one of the team members.
Our project title is Speed Control System. To overcome the accidents in highways and other roads, we have planned to make this project. Before going into the detailed description, let us see what are the components we are using in our project. First, RFID. RFID is radio frequency identification. In radio frequency identification, there are two devices, namely radio frequency identification tag, RFID tag, and RFID reader. And this is an LED display, and this is a microchip acts as microcontroller. This is an AC transformer, 0 to 12 volt AC transformer, and this is an heat evaluator. These two are the filters, and this is an crystal oscillator, and this is the reset button. And here it is an IC integrated chip i171805. It acts as a bridge rectifier. These two are the resistors here, and this one and this one. These two are the resistors. And we are coming to this board. This is a breadboard, and this is the DC motor. And here four diodes. These four diodes are acting as a bridge rectifier. As I have said here, these two are the filters, and this is an LED LED, and these two are the resistors. This is a transistor, and this is an IC7812, and this is one of the diode, and this is a transmitter, and this is the receiver. While coming to this point, this is a 0 to 5 volt AC transformer, and this is the breadboard as I have said here, and same parts are present here, and this is the USB cable to connect to the computer.
Now I am going to talk about RFID tag and the RFID reader. RFID tag is an ID system that uses the radio frequency identification device for tracking and identification purpose. This is the RFID tag. Inside the RFID tag, there is the magnetic tag that contains some data set. RFID tag contains own power system is known as the active tag. Without own power source is known as the passive tag. In our project, we are using the active tag. This is RFID reader. RFID reader is surrounded by the windings. RFID reader is used to gather the information from the RFID tag. The radio waves are used to transfer the data from the RFID tag to the RFID reader. It produces the signal and it passes through the PIC board. In our project, we are using the low frequency range 134.3 kHz. The distance from the RFID reader to the RFID tag is 1 cm.
Let us see how the components in the PIC-board controller works. This is an AC transformer. This AC transformer reduces 240 volt to 0 to 12 volt because this is a 0 to 12 volt AC transformer. In our house, we will the AC transformer will convert it to 220 volt. So for reducing that 220 volt to 0 to 12 volt, we are using this AC transformer. Now we are coming to the reader tag. This RFID reader receives the signal from this RFID tag. This RFID tag gives some specific code to this RFID reader. Then the specific code will be transmitted to the microcontroller. This microcontroller checks for the given condition. This specific code will be sent through the microcontroller through this grey colored wire. This grey colored wire is connected to the 26th pin of the microchip. Whenever the microchip receives any signal or any input, it will takes the given condition. If the condition is satisfied, then the output data will be transmitted to the motor control unit through the 17th pin of the microchip. This output data will be in the form of electric signal. This electric signal is produced by the crystal oscillator. This crystal oscillator is nothing but it produces an electric signal in a preset frequency. These are the two filters. These are two filters. Filters remove unwanted frequencies that is produced from this crystal oscillator, and this main function is that signal processing function. This will like the resistor will adjust the signal levels, and it also reduce the flow of current to resist the flow of current, and it will adjust the signal levels. The signal levels should be processed and maintained by the filters. Then this is the heat evaluator. This heat evaluator is nothing but it will remove excess heat while produced during the process. Then this is then EOI, excellence of optoelectronics. This will used for contrast of colors while displaying in the LED display. In this LED display, it will display the speed of the reduced speed or excess the speed of the vehicle. Then this is the bridge rectifier, the IC 7508. This will used to produce AC current and flow continuously while during the process. It will give the it will keeps it in on condition, all the components in on conditions. This is the reset button used for restart the process from the beginning.
It is a motor control part. It is a breadboard. It is a construction base for prototyping of electronics. It is a bridge rectifier. In a project, we have used bridge rectifier for efficiency. Not only for efficiency, to make this process very fast. Usually, we will use a half-wave rectifier. In half-wave rectifier, only one half of a cycle will be passed and other will be reduced or wasted. As a result, the output current or voltage will not be pure DC current. To make this process very efficient and to get the pure DC current, we have used a bridge rectifier in our process. These two things are filters. We have used filters for signal processing functions. It will receive the wanted frequencies and it will eliminate the unwanted frequencies. It is 7812 IC. 7812 IC will be preferred for 12 volt circuits. So we have used this. This is diode. Diode is a two-terminal electrical component. It is used to transfer the current. It is a semiconductor diode. It is a combination of PN junction diode. It is a resistor. Resistor is used to reduce the current flow, and it is also used to adjust the signal level. It was first termed by George Simon Ohm. So he gave unit ohm for resistor. The specific average range of resistor will be milli ohm, mega ohm, kilo ohm, etc. And this is NPN transistor. NPN transistor is negative, positive and negative transistors. Transistor is used for amplifying the current. In our project, NPN transistor plays the vital role because it amplifies the AC current from this circuit and it is converting the AC to DC current to run a motor. It is a emitter, it is a base and it is a collector. We have connected our input to this base. And this is LED. LED we have connected to indicate whether the circuit is in on condition or an off condition.
Now we are going to see about the transmitter and receiving part of our project. This is a transmitter and this is a receiver. This transmitter and receiver are made up of same element CC2500 chip. It is a transceiver chip. It is made by Texas Instruments, and this chip is our project suitable transmitter and receiver because it is a low range and low frequency for this prototype. Whenever the signal is been come through the microcontroller, and this red wire is consist of microcontroller. This signal is transmitted through the microcontroller and being transmitted through the chip, and it been received by the chip. And in additional, this is a power supply. It consists of positive. This is a positive and this is a negative controller. For this transceiver, we made an additional power supply unit of transformer. This is a transformer for this receiving circuit. Whenever the power supply is on, it is a 5 volt transformer. The power supply come through it, and 5 volt is transmitted through this, and it is reduced by the power supply unit. This is a filter circuit consists of a bridge IC bridge rectifier. These two are filter and integrated circuit resistor. With this used to reduce the power supply for the receiver end. It is already I said it is a CC2500 chip. It receives the data from the transmitter and the receiver, and it being transmitted through the cable. By using the portable cable, we can able to see the data from the computer or any other devices, electronic devices.
Now let us see the working model of our prototype. First we have to switch on the prototype. Now see here, all the LED lights are glowing. This seems to be all the devices are in active position. I have said before that there is an RFID tag which will have some specific codes that while showing near to this RFID reader, the motor is rotating. That speed of the motor will be shown in this LED display. How it working? Let me see here. This one, I said that this is an RFID tag. While going near to this RFID reader, it will from this RFID tag the specific codes will be transmitted to this RFID reader, and the RFID reader will transmit some specific codes into the microchip. This microchip will have some specific conditions. That conditions will be applied and output data is produced. That output data is transmitted to the two units. One unit is named motor control unit and the other unit is transceiver unit CC2500. While coming to this motor control unit, the output data is transmitted to this motor control unit in the form of electric signal. This is amplified and the current is applied to this motor, and thus current is applied to this motor. This motor speed is I have already said that this motor speed can be seen in this LED display. Then while showing near to this RFID reader, red blink is activated. That is nothing but from the microcontroller the output data is transmitted to this transceiver. This transmitter transmits the output data to this receiver unit. You see that a red blink will also seen here. This red blink denotes that the output data transmitted to this receiver is successfully completed. From this receiver signal we can see the status in the computers. This status can be seen from the other places too. Example, suppose if a person moving in a highway at 90 km/h, he has to stop, he has to reduce the speed of the vehicle in a danger zone or in a school zone, but he will not notice that speed, and he will speed limit board, and he also don't know it is in a school zone or it is a danger zone. At that time we will keep the sensor, the RFID tag, that will reduce the speed of the vehicle. How? Why? Yeah, if the person going the 92 km/h, then while after crossing the speed limit board, it will reduce to 30 km/h. By this we will uncover from the accidents, and we will overcome these accidents, and we will reduce the speed of the vehicle. Project, we came to know that we can either reduce or increase the speed of the vehicle. Since there are more accidents are caused due to uncontrolled speed of the vehicle, by our project we can avoid those accidents, and we can respect the speed limit boards and traffic signals. And thank you for giving this opportunity. If you have any doubts, please comment on our channel. We are very confident that we will be selected for next round. Thank you.